Alright, so we're back at the hen. Roll call 209 here. I'm at the Midwest Sportsman Classic here in Shipshewana. Shipshewana is about an hour and a half away from where I originally stay. These are smaller shows. This isn't the scale of SHOT Show or even the NRA show, anything close to that level, but this is a great show that I like to go to. I've gone to something similar to this, but it's kind of evolved over the years as they keep on adding more and more vendors as the show grows. So we're going to go around, we're going to look at some products, we're going to take a peek at some stuff that you may or may not have seen from SHOT Show leading up to what we see in today's market of whether it be firearms or some kind of trail camera or something to the effects of a new harness for tree stands or whatnot. So we're going to go around, we're going to look at some products, we're going to talk to some people. We're going to make sure that you get a little bit more familiar with this kind of show. Again, these are the smaller shows. I like these shows because there's not a ton of people. I'm not a huge people person, but it's large enough to make connections. One thing I will put in here that I'm definitely going to try and do, we're going to talk to a person in Ohio that makes suppressors, silencers, to be more efficient in this video. So stay tuned for some content that we're going to be rolling in the next few days from this show. It's not going to be a ton, I'll warn you right now, but it's going to give you a good edge on some products that you may not know about. So stay tuned. Lights up. Roll call 219 here. Please forgive the furnace. It was 0 degrees today, so it was pretty cold. I just got back from the Midwest Sportsman's Classic. This was a real hard show to get a lot of footage. It was very, very loud. And this is a Amish community, so pulling out your phone and talking into it, like on camera, like the intro of the video, that was done in one take, which was fantastic because a lot of people didn't understand what I was doing there. This show was real small. There was some pros and there was some cons. Maybe I'll go into it in a later video. But I mean, all in all, there was some cool products that were at this show. I have them over there. We're going to talk about them. I gave out a lot of cards at this show to vendors, to just ordinary people, to just kind of introduce myself to this new community. I've never, interacted this way with this community, and for the most part, it was good. For the most part, it was good. Again, there are some cons to really small shows like this. I was hoping to interview some people, but I will throw this on the screen. I did meet Don Higgins. If you don't know who he is, he does have a YouTube channel, and he has a series called Chasing Giants. I think he's got a podcast, and he has videos of him shooting quality deer. He shot 200-inch bucks in his life, which is astounding. Really puts you on the radar in the outdoors world. But I mean, I met Mark Zona, who is a bass fisherman. I'm not a huge fisherman. I do fish for the purpose of food, but that's about it. It's not as much in depth as I am in hunting mammals. But Again, I did pick up some stuff from that show. It's gonna be in the thank you for everybody sticking around. I bought some stuff with my own money, and then some other products that I'm just going to give to you guys for sticking with me and supporting the channel. Some people think it's all about monetary gain, and it's not, man. It's about the interaction with me and you. And that's what I was hoping with this show, but it was just so hard. The aisles were really compact, and I'm telling you, this isn't like SHOT Show. This isn't like the NRA shows that I've been to and been a part of, you know, in a sense, you know, as being media, you know, it's not like this, man. It's much, much smaller, confined to a small community. But again, there's some big names in the industry that, you know, I'm interested in right now, and that's the hunting industry. And these people have great stories and great advice. I did get a lot of great advice. We're going to use some new seed plot that we're going to do a video about and talk about, and then we're going to plan it for deer season this coming up fall. For 2025. So there's some stuff that we're gonna do, but it was just so hard filming in this place. The seminars were really good, but again, there was a lot of people from that community there. This is a driver of probably income for that community. So, you know, I spread the wealth around, and I always say it, go back to all my other videos. If I have it, I give it, man. If I don't have it, I can't give it. But I did, you know, have a lot of interesting conversations with people. And it was a good experience to kind of dip my toe back in the water of going to trade shows and outdoor shows and things like that. I haven't been to one in quite some time, ever since I lost everything in my entire life. So yeah, man, it's good to get back into the swing of things. But for the most part, it looked better on paper than it was actually going there. There was another outdoor show down, I think, in the Tennessee area that I was really interested in looking to go to, but I just didn't have the funds to do it. This one was about an hour and a half away, so it was pretty cool. Stayed on an old farm, old Amish farm, very nice place. I would stay there again. With a little house on the back. I'll roll some pictures in from that they had on the wall of the place that we stayed. It very, very affordable. It was $150 for the night. That was it. And it was like a house. It was just a rental. Very, very nice. Quaint, cozy, cool animals. I'll throw the animals up here. You know, it was quite a challenge, but I did have fun. I entered a lot of raffles. They had a Bagara, a carbon fiber one, because we got one in at the shop in 22, the carbon fiber version of it. This one was in 6.5 Creedmoor, and the 2 days that I was there, I did put in for the raffle for that. Stan ended up winning the 410. It was a TriStar on their higher end of over and unders. And it was worth a shot because it was a real nice gun. He ended up winning it because he's lucky like that. But there was a lot of cool things. There's a gun auction there, I will say that. But I mean, some rifles that we carry in the shop that are, you know, $399, $499 went for like $800. I mean, people got in bidding wars, and I used to be a huge person into auctions, you know, but you know, when people start butting heads on what they want, the price is driven up. Like at one point I looked over and this dude had a stack of cash like that. So people came there to buy, they pumped money into their economy. So I think it was a win-win for everybody. But again, this is a smaller show. Hopefully they start building upon it because it could be great. A lot of condensed areas. I'm telling you, if I was going to do a video, I don't know how I'd get in these people's booths, because the booths at some of them would only hold one person. There, you can only get one person back behind there. And then, you know, there's drawbacks to it. But you know, the taxidermy was outstanding. I'll throw taxidermy through here so you can get a look at this, man. But it was a good another experience, and it was a good refresher course on social media presence. So hopefully, you know, and if I catch on to some other shows in the future, they'll be a little bit easier to film, a little bit more spread out, not as loud. And not as many strollers. strollers. There was a lot of strollers. I mean, this is an Amish community. So, I mean, pay attention to the clickety clacks. That's my report from the Midwest Sportsman Classic. There's ups and there was its downs, but we do have some stuff that I'm gonna give you a good old present for, and that video will be coming up here soon. I'm gonna film that one in the next day or two, and that'll give you the gist on how to put this stuff, these possessions in your hand, as I could say. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do that for all my videos. It really helps out. And thank you to the new subscribers. And I hope you enjoy your stay here. And don't forget, comment, interact with me. Use the community tab. Use the community tab. I put a lot of stuff in the community tab because I just sometimes don't have all the stuff done for videos, but I can give you a little bit of glimpse if you join the Rohirrim. I can give you glimpses into what you're going to see. And sometimes I just release stuff so everybody can see. So it's a little bit of mix of everything here, but thanks for joining. Like always, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.